Hello Gemini, welcome to Gracie's Gamut. Today I will be doing a general reading for you, not a personal, but stick around long enough to find out the difference, if it's for you or not, you see. It is also timeless, so when you see it, take that energy from when you watch the video to a few weeks out. We are starting off with your oracles, and we are using the Priestess of Light today. For guidance. Ooh, we have 3 of them. Sacred Heart, Sacred Breath and Sound, Life Force Communication, Hostilities, Conflict and Unrest, and Sacred Gratitude, Reverent Appreciation and Prayer. Interesting. I suddenly felt like there was someone that maybe doesn't understand the extent of what somebody has done for them, what they've given up. This could have to do, I felt almost like parental. I feel like also maybe like a friendship, not understanding that this person is behind the scenes rooting for you. This person has taken up for you on several occasions. They've possibly paid something. I feel like maybe you didn't realize that they had paid something for you, or they were willing to pay something for you had you asked. But you possibly, they may have paid for something. And it's now you're doing better, and you haven't even thought about paying that money back possibly. So just remember that if there is someone that helped you out at one time, it could be a possibility of someone that needs could use that money back if someone did help you at one time. I do feel like there's a lot about change and communication here. I feel like somebody's having some serious life changes right now. I feel like for the better though. Maybe not understanding that this is something that is for the better. Feeling like you're struggling with it. Not understanding that it's for the greater good for yourself. Okay, let's the greater good for yourself. The greater good of your life, your life's journey. Okay, we're going to start off with Sacred. I keep wanting to say Sacred Heart. Somebody's, this may be involving a lot with emotion with this card. I feel like someone that you once cared about, maybe you had a falling out in the past or even recent, and I feel like you need to reach out to them and talk to them, because your life will change in a direction you don't want it to go in if you ignore things that need to be taken care of now. I feel it'll put you on a course that and this person won't be in your life anymore, and you don't want that. I feel like it's somebody who you really have had a lot of time spent with and went through some things. Don't let a small falling out, or a big falling out for that matter, cause you to not have that person in your life, because I feel like this is a path you don't want to go down. Okay, we have the number 10, Sacred Breath and Sound. Healing is available to you now on both the physical and personal levels. Deep breathing can relieve stress, initiate and accelerate healing, and raise the resonant vibration of your chi, or life force. So if there's a physical issue or a personal pattern you want to resolve, spend some time in deep breathing and meditation, and let yourself feel the fluid, peaceful influence it brings to your body and your life. Another sacred energy heralded by this card is the resonance of sound. Dolphins have a special way of communicating, sending out clicks and responding to their reverberations. This card is calling your attention to how you communicate with yourself and others. The aqua blue colors on the card reinforce the importance of this message, vibrating with the energy of the 5th or throat chakra. It's your soul's directive to honor your self-expression. If you find it difficult to speak up, start by venting your difficult feelings in your journal. This healing process leads to a greater courage of expression in the future. It's time to share your feelings, voice your requests, and honor your right to speak out. Take a deep breath and practice communicating openly with others. I feel like somebody wants to approach someone about a situation that has happened in the past, possibly right a wrong from the past, right a wrong, and not sure how to speak out to this person. I'm not sure how this person will react, and the fear of how they will react may be keeping you from moving forward with it. I think you need to stand in a mirror and just be like, you know, show your sincerity, and I feel like somebody practicing what they're going to say to this person, and that could help you out as well. Get past that fear, because whether or not they take it positively and it changes things, that is on them. Once you release that energy and you you can move on from it after that. If they don't accept the apology or accept the reunion, I feel like you should just move on at that point. But at least you release that negative energy, and it's up to them what they do with it after that. We have hostilities, the number 31. Conflict, unrest. There may be a person or situation in your life that is abrasive or upsetting in some way, or perhaps something coming in the near future might make you feel defensive. Either way, this card is telling you to gather your resources and turn to the guidance of your own divine light and courage. Become more conscious of the people or situations zapping your energy or your sense of power. There may be a family member, a coworker, or a draining obligation that has taken a toll on you. Even if it has gone on for quite a while, it's finally time to choose to protect yourself and your own energy. This choice may cause others to be upset or even hostile. You may be tempted to diffuse the conflict by giving in, but that old unhealthy pattern must be resisted. You don't have to give in to the habits of fear anymore. So don't shy away from conflict or unrest. You deserve to act on your own behalf. See, it kind of ties into what I was feeling on that. Dealing with a problem that is going to become a bigger problem later on if you don't deal with it now. I mean, bigger problem within yourself. Maybe there's something that maybe you've had a tendency in the past to, which as Geminis, I'm a Gemini as well, we often say things or do some things because that's the spur, right in that moment, that's what we do. And we automatically respond in the way that we do. And sometimes it hurts others. And sometimes you just have to, whether you feel like you're right or wrong, make amends, you know, for the future. You have the number 50, Sacred Gratitude. This card brings a simple but profoundly important message to you. The woman peacefully stands alone in a quiet forest, reverently placing her hands on an ancient tree. With eyes closed, she feels a deep connection to the towering tree, truly appreciating its graceful, majestic presence in her life. This card is telling you to let go of external concerns long enough to spend some time in sacred gratitude. This reverent appreciation calls for you to pause and reflect, to truly feel the value of your life and of your earthly environments down to the depths of your very soul. This is not so much about listing of all the good things you already have, as it is about simply experiencing the wonder of being one with nature, one with your soul, and one with the planet and everything on it. This mystical approach is easy to adopt through a meditative thought, a deep breath, or a quiet smile. Be careful not to dismiss this choice as frivolous. This inwardly peaceful intention is actually a dynamic energy accelerator. Each quiet, uncluttered moment of gratitude will summon the communal grace of both the creative and magnetic forces flowing through the world, and you can ride these energetic waves with joy. So take some time to engage in this deeper sense of gratitude now. And if this card is surrounded by activity-filled, high-energy cards in your spread, it's all the more important to weave these peaceful moments of grateful reflection into your daily life. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of needing to repair a friendship, relationship. Wow, some kind of a relationship here that's been damaged by, I feel like it's something that the possibility, so for some of you, it's could be something very heavy. But I feel like it's more something that could have been taken care of a long time ago, or as soon as it happened, possibly. And yet it didn't, and so it lingered on, and hurtful feelings are still between you and this person, and you need to approach them on that. All right, let's get into the body of your read, Gemini. There we are, the Queen of Swords. I feel like you know what you need to do. You know what you need to say. I think there's just a fear stopping you from doing it. And it could be, this could have to do, if it has to do with being at your job, or within a work environment, needing to speak up about something you saw, something you feel about maybe they owe you some, you feel like they possibly owe you something, some money, something. I feel like, you've already been told that you should probably speak up, and I feel like this is the case that you do need to. You need to say something. Don't let a business that makes tons of money already have your 50 bucks or whatever it is. I don't know why I said 50 bucks. I just felt like saying that. Felt like that was needed. This $50 or whatever it is that you feel is owed to you. It's owed to you, and you should speak up about it. This may have to do with someone that owes you money as well, and needing to go ahead and ask. Maybe there's waiting for you to ask. We have the Ace of Cups here. That it could be a yes if someone asked something just then or thought something. This is an opportunity of abundance here. This is the universe coming in and gathering together, giving you something that you've been asking for, been needing. This could be the repair of this friendship or relationship here. I do feel like, though, it's about something to do with money, being as this dove is throwing a pentacle in the overflowing cup. Okay, what else do we have for Gemini at this time? Gemini, what do they need to know? The moon. Ooh, and it jumped out like over here. This is about, could be about a secret being kept from you. Something, I feel like it's something that you have to ask for, something you have to ask about. This may be about this money with this job situation I was thinking of. It feels like possibly they're not going to tell you that you are owed this money. This could be the government. This could be anything. This could be something to do with taxes. I mean, I feel like there's something with a monetary value attached to it that something you have to go out of your way to ask for. And there may be where this fear is, this fear of what is going to be said. Something holding you back. It could be just being afraid to ask. I feel like you need to get beyond that, because there is something here it'll be worth it in the long run. I feel like you'll find some things out here. Very interesting. Needing to speak up about it, though. Needing to go out of your way to ask. Four of Wands here. This may be something to do with your home or your house. There may be, I'm wondering if there is someone here who possibly you're not sure, you're borderline on your credit for buying a house, possibly. the Four of Wands can be about house and home here. And I'm feeling almost like or a change of residency. I'm thinking that you may be in looking for or wanting to buy a home or piece of land, something, some kind of something that'll have you moving as well. Someone is looking into employment that is elsewhere from where they are, but you would need to pack up and move to either another state or another country, whatever, wherever it is that you reside. It feels like you would have to move and that's what you want. You would like to relocate, but you don't have the funds for that. I feel like possibly you needing to speak up, and they might offer that relocating, helping you to relocate this new job, if you ask. I do kind of feel like, you know, because the Four of Wands, you see how they're happy, celebrating, and it's almost like, you know, this can have to do with marriage as well. This could be someone afraid to ask somebody to marry them, or it feels like some kind of a celebration, possibly. I don't want to ruin anybody's surprise, but I feel like there is a surprise party being planned for one of you. I kind of got that secret, you know, that jumping out secret, something very plentiful here. And something about a party, or someone keeping a secret about a party, possibly. I feel like it's a positive thing, though, here. Sorry if somebody, you know, that helps you figure out that you got somebody planning some kind of surprise party for whatever reason. All right, let's go on here. What else does Gemini need to know at this time? We have the Ten of Wands in the reverse. I feel like you have to let some things go from the past. This may be going back to this, and I felt suddenly this lines up for me. I'm looking at this hostilities card and how it said that the possibility of someone getting angry, but you still have to tell them. You have to tell them something. This feels like possibly you having a secret. Not secrets necessarily being kept from you, but if it has to do with a situation of something that you know, something that you did, something that you can change the course of a friendship or relationship. If you tell it, it still needs to be told. I feel like this is you communicating and telling your secret, and it'll make it for a better situation. It may not be that way at the time that it happens. They're going to be angry. They're going to be upset about whatever it is you need to tell them. But I do feel like it will release a heavy burden that you've been carrying for some time. It may be about a house or a place you used to stay. This may, Alrighty, let's see. We have the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like you've built up, I'm not going to say a small fortune, but that's what I wanted to say. So that's obviously just somebody. Small fortune could mean anything. Whatever level of income that you're used to having, or savings that you're used to having, I feel like it's not going to hurt you to give up some of that, or your space, possibly. I feel like someone could use your help. You may find out that a old friend or relative that you were close to, maybe you had a falling out in the past, you find out through someone else that they're not doing so hot. They're not doing good. And I feel like you needing to approach them to try to help them. This may happen to, this could be just one of you. Just be aware of that. And this may not have happened yet. I feel like this is something that will be happening in the future. Could be within this energy right here. I do feel like that you will hear something that is going to let you know that you may need to release some of that tension that had happened between the two of you in the past, and try to help this person. sharing your house, sharing your home, sharing your what you've built so far. I feel like it will turn out something very positive here. All right, we have the Queen of, there we go. We have the Queen of Wands and the Three of Swords here. The Three of Swords is about, it's about heartache. I feel like this is someone is maybe depressed. I'm not feeling like it's, I feel like someone isn't doing good. I don't feel like this is one of you, Gemini. It could be, but I feel like this is someone else that is hurting even more than whatever you're going through. They're going through something worse, and whether it's worse to you or not, in their head, and in their heart, it hurts. It's something. It could have been maybe they broke up with someone. This Queen of Wands makes me feel like you want to investigate it. You hear. I going back to this hearing something about somebody not doing well, and I almost think this could be a friend that you had a falling out with, that if you hear something, I feel like you pursue it. You want to know what's going on with this person, and you want to be support for them. And there may be a fear of what they will say, or I suddenly got this feeling that this could be an old relationship, that you had a falling out with this person. The secret that you want to reveal may be about still being in love with them as well. For somebody here, they may have been with someone else and got hurt by that person. And I feel like you hear this through the grapevine, and you start looking into it. That's what I feel like. You're interested in what's going on here. That's an energy together there. I feel like you trying to, and this also may be you trying to pursue a relationship with someone that may have hurt you in the past, or a hurtful ending occurred to this relationship, but you are still watching for what they do, or possibly you will begin to, because you hear something about them breaking up with this other person. Very interesting here, Gemini. This could simply represent a fire sign as well, with this being a Wands card. Whoa, these came out together. I guess we're going to keep that. Six of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and the Ten of Cups in the reverse. Wow, okay. This feels like a series. This feels like this energy is connected. I'm kind of feeling like this is possibly where this person started out. They may have found someone that that they were madly in love with or attracted to. I feel like somebody may have hurt you in the past, and they were kind of careless with the way they ended it, and it may have been with this other person. And this is them in the beginning of it, feeling like on top of the world here. I feel like that it fell on hard times. I feel like possibly this person they may have had a great income at one time as well when they did this to you, and this person fell on hard times. They may have told you that they didn't want to be with you anymore because you have, I feel like, no life goals, or no they couldn't see them being with you any longer, because you weren't going in the same direction they were. They wanted more than what you were happy and content with the way things were, because you loved them and you were in love, and that you were contented with what was going on. And as far as finances. You know, you both probably worked, you know, that you liked the situation that it was because you loved this person. As long as you saw them every day, you were fine. You didn't have to have expensive things or whatever. I feel like they may have left because they wanted more, or they felt like you didn't want the same things they did. But I feel like now they fell on hard times. So once they fell on hard times and they didn't have things, or maybe they got too settled because they were happy in the place where they were, and then this happens, right? So they thought this person was the love of their life and would be there forever. I feel like this is that connection over here, and this is this Ten of Cups in the reverse, not getting what they wanted. This person may have left them, broke their heart, and this brings the opportunity for you to come back in here if you wish. I do feel that way, and I feel like that's just if you choose. I feel like it kind of puts them to this perspective where they now can see what they did wrong, because it has happened to them. You may have wished this upon them as well. You may have said, you know, I hope one day this happens to you, possibly. I do feel like there is opportunity for you to be able to come back in here into this same energy if you wish. You have the Hangman in the reverse. No longer sitting in this energy. I feel like this is you releasing it if you wish. If you make amends with this person, whether you go and be with this person again or not, or whether you continue a friendship or whatever this is, I feel like that you at least release that energy. You release that stagnant, bottled up, get my hands on it, releasing these burdens you've been carrying for some time, negative energies from a situation from the past. Okay, anything else here for Gemini? No more from this deck. Really? Already? Okay. Alrighty. What? Okay, I'm gonna focus here for a second here, Gemini, on your money and career, your finances. What's going on with Gemini's money at this time? Five of Cups in the reverse. Wow, I feel like this may have to do with what I was feeling a few minutes ago. Feeling. I know I say it a lot, but that's, you know, the connection here. It feels as though someone owes you money. Someone owes someone money in this situation. I feel like it's about a job, money owed to you from maybe a contract job that you did. It could just be your job itself that you are working at this time. I do feel like maybe there's an old job that owes you something from... There may be a paycheck owed, and it's just sitting over there, and you need to go ask. Or maybe benefit money. Like what they owed you from vacation time or something. They may have owed you more than what they thought when you left there. Someone may need to seek out getting your evaluation to get your raise. The Five of Cups here, I feel like, is uncovering something. You do have the option to change this. You stop looking at the negative aspect of not having that money and go for it. That's what I feel like saying. Go after it. Stop feeling like you can't move on either. Someone needs to go ahead, and if you're not happy at the job that you're at, you need to look into other jobs. There's plenty out there. You have the Lovers. signing new contracts. This is about the money end of it with this Lovers card here. You have the Five of Cups and the Lovers. I feel like you've been thinking negatively. You don't, somebody may have put a bid in for a contract job, or you're waiting to hear back. You really are keeping this negative sense about it, like I really don't have the qualifications, I don't think, for this, or not enough, someone's probably going to get over me. But you find out very differently with this Lovers, because it can be about new contracts being signed here. And I do feel like, whoa, all right, that was weird. Okay, so you're telling me to stop here. I'm going to keep these cards. Same energy. Actually, these same energy and that separate. So that's that for that deck. Whew, almost knocked it out of my hands. Which, this is the Temperance in the reverse. You've been patient. Whatever has happened here, you've been patiently waiting, but you need to step up and say something. And that's why things haven't continued, you know, or progressed. The Hermit in the reverse, the Four of Swords in the reverse, and the Ace of Swords in the reverse. As you well know, the Hermit is about, it could be about solitary energy, keeping to yourself or keeping something to yourself. The Four of Swords also is about laying back and waiting and replenishing yourself and healing. They're both in the reverse, though. I feel like this is something where you did lay back, you did wait, you rested up, rejuvenated your energy, spent some time thinking about how things went down and how to change things. I feel like they're in the reverse because it's time to get out of that energy now. You've done the layback thing. This could be about not working. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this could be about someone who's been unemployed for a little while, and needs to get back on the horse here. Needs to get back on the horse and get to traveling again. Get to doing whatever to get yourself out of whatever rut you may be in at this time. You have the Ace of Swords in the reverse with this energy as well, which could be a no if you ask something. I do feel like you may have, I feel like don't miss an opportunity. Speak up about something. I still feel like this speaking up about something. You've waited patiently, I feel, for something. This has to do with your finances. I feel like you need to speak up. Stop keeping to yourself about it. I feel like you need to say something. I still kind of feel like this is about a job that owes you money, some either work that you did or work that you're doing that you're owed money. I think it's more than what you think it is as well. You kept quiet for too long about it, and you need to speak up. Gave ample time for them to come forward and give it, but when it comes down to it, you're gonna have to speak up in order to get this. All right, let's specify here about relationships before we end it. Is there anything else that Gemini needs to know about their relationships, their love and relationships at this time? Queen of Wands in the reverse. Queen of Wands in the reverse. I feel like, because you have the Queen of Wands up here in the upright, there may be a, I feel like this is the same person here. This is in the reverse because at one point they rejected you for whatever reason, and I do feel like it has something to do with they thought that you just weren't as know. It feels like you have the Knight of Wands here. I feel like this is about them with it in the reverse, not doing good. Not doing good. There's heartache involved here for this person, and you want to step forward. I do feel like you're going to be fishing for information about what happened, because you do... immediately you felt a twinge in your heart about what was going on when you heard it. Just so you're aware. This obviously isn't everybody, so just take that as it resonates. And remember to keep your mind open in case this is something that's going to happen. If you have anybody you had a falling out with, or a relationship that didn't work, which is most of us, there may be one of them that you may be able to reconnect with at this time. Okay, can we please... Never mind. Palace of Coins. Palaces are like overall feel of what's going on here. And I'm talking about this relationship that may have been lost. This is about abundance, and I feel like abundance of money, abundance of... I feel like you being in a position to help someone that may have wronged you in the past, or that there was a falling out with in general. I do feel like this is about you being able to help them, and you being able to step forward, and without fear of what the outcome may be. This could be about someone that, if you did have a relationship with someone and there was a falling out, and you broke up and they moved on or whatever, I feel like there's definitely you being in a position to help them now. And you may be afraid that maybe you don't want another relationship with this person, but you're afraid of what will happen because you are still in love with this person. If you step forward to try to help them, I feel like almost with this Four of Wands coming up here, this could be about you. Maybe they're homeless, or maybe they have nowhere to go after they did this split with this person. And then you finding out that, because this kind of feels to me like a broken home, like they may have even had, this maybe have been something a while ago, and this is them divorcing someone. This may be an ex from long ago that moved on, had a family and all that, and this is the family breaking up. This is the connection, them losing that connection with that person and being in a bad way. And you might want to open your home, open your heart to this person, but you're afraid because you know that when you started thinking about it, when you start thinking about them, you may have thought about them over a course of time as well. And you may be weak where they're concerned. And you have a fear, you want to help them, but you have this fear of the possibility of really falling for them again. And this may be stopping you at this time. But I do feel like you have whatever it is that they need. Money, a house, a car, something that you could help them with, that you are reluctant because you're afraid of the connection starting again, because they hurt you. Page of Cups. Sorry, but this is it's just, I'm talking about this, and you got the Page of Cups. I feel like this may be the outcome. This person's going to tell you they love you still as well. And it fell sideways, crossing these two here. Wow. Okay. That's it. I'm done with that. There's more keeps coming out. So we're going to end with a grace card. What does Gemini, what's the last bit of help or guidance, receive, that Gemini may need at this time? You have receive. When we open ourselves up to others, we open ourselves up to the abundance of the universe. Wow, okay. Open ourselves up to others. I think that's it. All right, there is, I do feel like for most of you, if there is a situation like this where you maybe you were able to help someone out that you were once in love with, possibly. You had feelings, attachment to them. There's a fear that it'll go back to the way it was, possibly. But I do feel like this ending with this opening up ourselves up to others. I feel like this is, it would be more positive for your situation to drop that fear and to open your arms, your house, whatever it is that you can help them with. And there may be a possibility of reconnection there. All right, Gemini, that's it for this read. Please like, share, subscribe, join my community here if you want to. Have a great week. I'll see you next video.